Let's try this again. Looks like they're doing maintenance, so look like my speed's back. Let's see. Still terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix it later, guys. Just gonna have to deal with it for now. Something with the upload. Yeah, they're doing maintenance. Josh, they're doing maintenance to 5 a.m. I called them. So they're going to do maintenance. I'm going to be completely off in a few hours. The internet. Is Kodi 18 ready to use, or you still use Kodi 17.6? I honestly still use Kodi 17.6, but I'm going to start messing with Kodi 18 a little bit more since it's been out for a while. Evening, Andrea. Long time since I seen you from Rhonda. Let's see. What's up, Sean? How you been doing? Steve, check the broadcast feature on Google Mini and the Google Projects works from anywhere. Do it really. I'm gonna have to check that out, Ronnie. I'm gonna mess with it this week for sure. The Google Mini and the Google Home. Perfect on my end. What's up, David? So we talked about Stadia earlier. I told you guys how they copied off Nvidia, but they really didn't copy off them. They gave them a. You can't really say people copy off people, because what happens is you come up with an ideal and people do things based off your ideal to do it better. I need a build to replace Durex. They actually could only view on the sale after you came back. I'm not sure. It should be on YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, it's on YouTube. So the Stadia, they really didn't copy it. That's just the thing with tech. Once your competition gets better, they do something, you gotta do something to counter with it. And I think Google onto something big if they get the right games. We thought you killed YouTube. See, YouTube killed. I use Kodi 17.6, use 18.1 for the No Limits build. I got to check out No Limits. I talked to him a little while ago, but I haven't checked out the build in a while. I know we're going to definitely check out, the new Durex. They got a different name. So we'll probably check that out tomorrow. Let's see. I'm gonna see if it has the same URL. Let's see. Let's see if it says the same. Because if it has the same URL, you still can use that same video to get to it. But I'm gonna make a new video. So it is Team Dork. It's still Team Dork. .xyz repo. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I'll make a video for it, but let's check it out real quick. Let's see if I got a fork. Delete this data real quick. I'm gonna make a full video. I'm gonna do this real quick, but I'm gonna make a full video and put it out tomorrow. So they got a new build that's replacing Durex. Also, another build that looks like Durex is Xenon. Xenon looks just almost not identical, but it's similar to Durex. Let's see. Should load on the top right. Never seen that before. Has 3 different installs. We'll just choose one. We'll wait till that's done. Have that do it in the background. I have an Aris 6190 modem and a Nighthawk X10, and my speeds are slow. Do you know what could be the problem? Do I have too much hooked up? What do you pay for? What is your original download speed that you're paying on? The router does not increase your speed. The router just gives you a good connection, pretty much. But it's not gonna like increase your speed to something it was. You still have to pay for a certain download speed. Does Kodi have a clone or any competition? Well, you have forks. They don't have no type of as far as, I mean, yeah, they have competition as far as similar things to it. But I mean, I really don't think it's different though. Because you got Kodi. Kodi's an open source media center. You have Plex. It's an open source. Pretty much, it's actually a fork of Kodi. It originated as a fork of Kodi, but it's different. Plex is different than Kodi. So, but you have forks that you can use around Kodi. Sorry, not Durex. Xenon is the one that I meant. Yeah, Xenon is still active. I do not like Durex. It seems that it was built for real debris only. See, the thing is, stuff is changing. The add-ons are changing. It's not necessarily Durex. It's just the add-ons available. So a lot of these add-ons, the free sources, you got so many people piling up on them that, they're going bad. So that's when real debris steps up, and it's good to have because you actually paying for a service and it gives you better quality sources. Yeah, I agree. If you want good quality HD links, pay a little money and get real debris. I agree. Steve, I got to call my ISP when hooking up a new router and modem. Yeah, Elm Street. It takes about 3 minutes though, but they got to read off your router and stuff like that. Steve, what's more powerful, the second generation Fire TV or the 4K stick? The second generation Fire TV is faster. It's a more powerful device than a 4K stick, but the 4K stick is like, it's how do I say that? It's made for now. Like the second gen Fire TV box came out. What they came out because the first Nvidia Shield TV came out 2015. So you thinking about the second gen Fire TV box came out probably 2014, sometime around there, because I believe it's before the Nvidia Shield TV. So it was like 2014, maybe earlier than that. So it's like, even though it's more powerful than the Fire 4K stick, stuff has changed as far as technology. So the 4K stick has, you know, it has Dolby Atmos and stuff like that. It's more current. But the second gen Fire TV box was a great device. What do you prefer, the Fire Stick, Fire TV, or the Shield is the most powerful? The Nvidia Shield TV is the most powerful for me. It's my favorite device. Are add-ons pretty much APKs on steroids? No. Add-ons are just pulling from a website that has the sources, and APKs pretty much do the same thing except for it's right there. So you have Kodi. Kodi's your media center, meaning that you can put whatever you want inside your media center. Then you have the APKs, and you can just go directly to whatever you want to watch or view, the streaming APKs. So they're pretty much different, but they're pulling from the same place, pretty much the same sources. Hey, DJ Black Tiger. Yeah, I know. I know. They're doing maintenance in my area. I can't do too much right now. I think it's related to that. I'm not positive. I'm gonna check once we finish this. I took my Shield back to Best Buy and got the Fire Stick second generation. I mean, it's not for everybody. If the Fire Stick's good for you, then that's perfect. You know. I haven't looked into too many to the VPNs. I'm still trying to get a hold of. It's my fault though, Michael. I've been busy with my daughter and work. I know IPVanish had contacted me back. I've been trying to talk to CyberGhost as well, and there's two more that contacted me. So once I get them rounded out, I pretty much make videos of them. You know, I'll show how to install them and do the videos because I know a lot of people either have to use VPNs or a lot of people feel safer using the VPN. So I'll show that. You know, I pretty much give my opinion. A lot of people are like, Steve, you anti-VPN. I'm not anti-VPN, but it's just for what I'm doing. I don't necessarily need a VPN. But for if you need a VPN, they're great, you know, depending on if you're using them. Comcast has started. Nah, they haven't. Mia, why you think that? What do you think about ExpressVPN? I gotta mess with more Steve-O. I honestly have not been playing with too many VPNs. I use VPNs, you know, only when I needed to, when I was like geo blocked or something. But I don't do too much downloading. All I do is streaming. Fire Stick 4K. I like the Fire Stick 4K a whole lot better than the second gen. What device, Tularis? That device he talked about the other, he won't tell nobody what it is. I'm not sure what device he was talking about. He was just in here. Well, he was on the first one. IPVanish has a sale $32 for a year. I got it, but I don't really use it unless I'm downloading from Brad. Yeah, and that's what it is. You know, you have your VPN just in case you had to use it if you are downloading or you streaming a turn or something like that. Then I recommend the VPN or you geo blocked. But it's some people that really can't use a VPN. Honestly, you know, they maybe, you know, their speed. Because one thing I've seen with mostly all the VPNs that I've seen personally is that your speeds take a drop when you're using a VPN. So if you already have a real low download speed, then it probably wouldn't be wise to really mess with the VPN if it drop you even lower. So I'm gonna talk all about that once I make the VPN videos. Each VPN I do, I'll let you guys know about that. 4K serves no purpose unless you have a 4K TV. Yeah, that's true, Melissa. 4K serves no purpose unless you have a 4K TV, but the 4K Fire Stick is just a better device than the second generation. It's faster. It was made a whole lot faster. How big of a drop yours take, Brad, with the VPN on? Are there new free Nvidia games now? I'm not absolutely sure, Happy Hippo. I've been playing the Steam games. So most of my Steam games, Steam does have a lot of free games, but some of them do cost money. But a lot of mine that I buy be like $10 or under. I buy a lot of the older stuff. Except I might buy what's the name so I can stream it for you guys. The Devil May Cry 5. I want to try that game out. It looks good. So I might start streaming that for you guys. A lot of times, depending on what tech you're talking to, Melissa, they probably don't even know. So even though it was made, it's called the 4K Fire Stick, it's just a newer stick, so it's faster. Um, I like it a whole lot better than the second gen. You could definitely tell the difference. I was doing my daughter's grandmother Fire Stick. She was having problems with it, so I checked it out. She had the second gen, and it's been a while since I used the second gen. I've been using the 4K sticks, and I'm like, wow, this really is so much slower. The 4K stick is a whole lot faster than the second gen Fire Stick. Hey Steven, I heard Samsung will stop production on Blu-ray 4K players. Yeah, I heard so too, Black Sales. I heard so too. Maybe because some people like Blu-ray. Actually, the Blu-ray actually gives a better quality to the movie, but the demand on them slowed down because there's so much other stuff you can use. You can download 4K movies on Google Play now. It's just many other places on cloud you can get the movies that people stop actually buying players. So that's why I think they stopped making it. What is the best gaming device, Happy Hippo? It depends on you. Gaming depends on what type of games you like. It just depends on you. Um, some of the most popular, the gaming ones, the ones that I own, I have a PS4 PC. Well, I really don't need the PC no more because the Nvidia Shield plays Steam games, Xbox, um, Nintendo Switch. Those probably the top three right now as far as game consoles: PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. And it just depends on what games you like. That's probably about the only difference. If I know mainly, well, I can't say even the younger crowd because there's a lot of people that love the Nintendo Switch, depending on what games they like with that system. The PlayStation 4 got exclusives, the Xbox got exclusives. So it depends on what type of exclusive games you like as far as what device you want to get. With the PC gamers, I think they like PC gaming the most, mainly because they can treat their graphics and stuff like that. But a lot of them console game too. If you have Steam games on my PC, can I play it on my Nvidia? Yes, you can with GeForce Now Beta. Now, I haven't tried the Raspberry Pi, Larry, but I was in this group and that's what they was into. I wanted to make one. I never really got into it, but they mess around with the Pi for lower systems. Probably like I think they're going from like um PS1 on down. Hey Steve, thanks for introducing me to Coding and Streaming World, Android APKs, first Titanium, something a year and a half ago. About 50 people now. Thank you. Man, I miss Tekken 3. You can still play Tekken 3 with the emulators. The PS1. All my Steam games, or some of them. All your Steam games. Now, some of them, if they're not in the GeForce Now gaming store, some of them you might have to download on cloud, and it might take a couple minutes, but you'll be able to play all your Steam games on the Nvidia Shield. I'll show you guys what I mean. Derek said it's about 80% faster. You can feel it too, Derek. That 4K way faster than that second gen. Let me see if we done with that. We're just gonna take a quick preview. I'll do a video on it tomorrow. If not, if I don't get the chance to do it by tomorrow, I'll do it for sure by Thursday for you guys. If I don't get to record tonight, because my internet's gonna go completely down in a couple hours due to the maintenance. So it looks exactly like Durex. So the Durex team, the former Durex team, actually made it. The error that you guys are saying, failed to start common cache, that's my fault. It's usually due if you have another fork open. Let me close it. So I should stop getting the error. So looks very similar. And also, you guys always had another choice because Dig Xenon looks exactly the same as well. So we're going to talk about more about that once I do the video of it. Dismiss this. For the gaming question that you guys had, you could play all your games on Steam. So I figured some people would copy off Nvidia's idea because it was too good. They had to copy off of it. Because Nvidia perfected this, and they could do like Google's planning now with Stadia, they would have took over. So it had to get some. It had to be some other people jumping the game. Okay. So I'm in the Steam store right now. Did I freeze? Seems like I froze. Let's try it again. Blah, blah, blah. Windows check for a little bit, blah, 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 blah. Wait for the program. I'm going to close it. And what I like to see now is what Nvidia is going to do next. Now that they're saying what Google's planning. Also, I think in the end of the day, Microsoft already want to play ball. Microsoft is one of those companies that like they own it. They're very flexible. They're willing to change. I'm wondering if Sony and Nintendo will stop being so stubborn, because they really don't like those type of ideas of actually giving people the opportunity to play wherever or with against whoever. You know, they want it to be strictly based on their console. So I'm wondering, once all this change stops happening together, will Nvidia, not Nvidia, but Sony and Nintendo play ball as well? You know, they're gonna have to get into the game. Because one thing about change, if you're not willing to change as far as business, when change starts to happen, you get eliminated. You get left behind. You know, if you want to stay on the same when technology is getting different and people are seeing these new things, and you say, hey, I'm the best right now and I don't have to do anything, I don't gotta do what they're doing, they could kill you. So these are the games I have personally. Well, no, these are recent. These are all the games I have. And all the ones with the green checks are games that can be played automatically. And the ones with the download button mean I would have to download it to play it, because it's not on GeForce Now, but it's still playable. So say I wanted to play Twine. They don't have Surge on there. Say I wanted to play Twine. It's not on GeForce Now, so I will have to install it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So it's going to download this game into their cloud, the GeForce Now Steam cloud, and then I'll be able to launch it. The only problem with this is if it's not in the GeForce Now Steam cloud, you might have to do this again soon. But it doesn't take too long and it's ready to play. So I can play the game right away. Other games that's in the cloud. Let me see if a game, choose a game in the cloud. I gotta start gaming Quantum Break again. But if it's in the cloud, NBA 2K9, I don't have to download it. I'll just press enter, launch, and boom, just like that. So I think they're gonna have to actually change that cloud thing. as far as if it's not in the cloud, they have to allow you to download it and it stay in the cloud. But I don't think they're gonna do that until it actually starts. It comes off beta. That's another thing. We don't even know if Stadia is gonna actually have a ticket to it. You know, some of these gaming services do have a ticket to it like that. Or like I said, we can't really. We'll learn. I hope they soon. I hope they do that soon. Like update where you could just download all your games, download it on the Shield. I don't think that's the whole thing though. That's the whole thing about GeForce Now beta that makes it great, Zombie, is that you can download the game and it does not take your space away. So it really doesn't matter. That's what where they're trying to get at as far as Nvidia GeForce Now, even Stadia. They're trying to actually make it possible for you to have more of a lower end device, still game at a high quality, the 1080 60 frames, and not have to put all that memory as far as downloading the game on your devices. So I'm wondering if they could just keep it on the cloud somehow. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do Quantum Break. Yeah, VR game is gonna get there. Microsoft joining Google. Microsoft is, yeah, they could black sales, but Microsoft is definitely gonna get into the game, man. And Microsoft is just a company that takes chances. They even wanted to do the cross play, or say we both had an NBA game, and you had it for PlayStation, I had it for Xbox. Microsoft was trying to talk Sony into saying, hey, if they have the same game, why don't we allow them to be able to play online against each other? You know, so it really doesn't matter. You know, they can still play their own friends on different systems. Sony was like, no. See, Sony's like the grumpy old man. Sony know their head. You know, they know that they're the number one console right now. Um, Nintendo know they have a high fan base. So when you real into yourself and you feel that you really don't have to worry about the competition, you don't do stuff like that. You know, that may help the competition. But now with all these new things coming out, the GeForce Now beta that's doing cross gaming, um, well not cross gaming, but it has the Steam store and stuff like that. You can get on the PC. This Stadia, we still got to hear more as far as the game, even just games. Fortnite, the game Fortnite, where no matter where you was at, you had to play against anybody, no matter what platform they was at. You have to change with technology, man, or you're gonna get left behind. That's pretty much with everything with business. No matter how far up you are, if you don't change with technology, you get left. Cody no longer good. Yeah, Cody's good. Again, Cody's just a media center. It has nothing to do with the add-ons. So if the add-ons are acting up with you, it could be the add-on, or it could just be the sources. But I don't even play with them free sources no more. Like I told you guys, once I started messing with the real Debrid, I said I'm not gonna do the free sources anymore. That's the new Durex build, Tularis. Has anybody tried Zion Club? I haven't, Mario. They actually did contact me, but I know a lot of you guys was telling me certain things about stuff that happened, so I never contacted them back. So I'm gonna have to see how that's going. If it looks good, we'll check it out. Or if any of you guys tried it, you know, say something, comment, and let me know how's it going, or message me and tell me how it's going. And if it's good, I'll review it. Let me see. I'm reading your comments. Hey, Steve, do you like the new 8.0 Aerial on the Nvidia Shield? I'm getting used to it, Alan. I did like the 17. I think the 7. What was it? 7.1 we had? Android 7. I think it was a whole lot more stable as far as you had a whole lot far less glitches than Oreo. But you know, stuff changed. You change with it. I'm getting used to it. It still are a bunch. It's a whole lot more glitches as far as different people having different problems. But all in all, everybody's having it's okay with it. You know, that's why they keep on updating like that. They're still getting used to it too. Hopefully they switch to Pi. I heard Pi was a whole lot more stable, and the reason why it was pushed out so fast was because of Oreo. But I wasn't a huge fan of Oreo. Um, if it was me, I don't even think I would even went to Oreo. I know the reason why they did it. They did it to satisfy their customers. You know, the customers wanted Oreo because it was the latest and greatest thing, and that's how people are. No matter if it's the same thing or like Cody with the 17, 18, it could be the same thing and give you the same results. But since it's the newest, latest, and greatest, people want it. So they had a lot of people pretty much demanding, saying, hey, we want Oreo. And Nvidia brought it out at a time that it wasn't really stable. And they had a lot of problems at first, but they working on it. You know, they got a lot of glitches out, and it still are certain people having problems, but once they contact Nvidia and tell them their problems, it's usually fixed. I got my own file link store. I tried to set up my Fire Stick 4K and the files were unavailable until I installed IPVanish. A VPN wouldn't have nothing to do with that though, Derek. With your files, a file is just a file. VPN wouldn't have nothing to do with that. A file is just a file. It probably was just file link. At certain times, I don't know why. It happens to me sometimes. I'll go into file link and some of my files will have like a circle around them, like they don't exist, and I have to close all of it and open it again for them to pop up. But a file is just a file. Steve, news NI streams cash turns from add-ons. They are safe to watch. If I have real debris, if you have real debris, they're safe, Steve. If you do not have real debris, don't stream from turns. I mean, if you make a mistake and do it, that will just give you a warning, but just stay away from it. My 128 gigabyte flash drive took a crap. I lost all my apps. What's a good SSD to use with my Shield? You can use that T5. What's it called? Yes, the Samsung T5 you can use. Also, honestly, you might as well just save the money, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys might as well just save the money. Like SSDs are great to use on your PC. You can really feel that faster difference, as far as the files and everything moving on the PC with the SSDs. But on the Shield, yeah, it's faster than a regular HDD, but it doesn't feel that much faster to pay so much more money. So I would get a Western Digital terabyte, $50-$60, or a Seagate. I wouldn't even get it. I do have an SSD for one of my Shields. I got it for you guys, but it was a waste of money. The price of the SSD, I could have got like 2 different terabyte, well, 3 different terabyte hard drives. I think I got fried. It was pretty hot. I never recommend them, Eric, even though Nvidia recommends them on their site. How often are they really using the system? So I had one that I had an SD card that I messed up on a while back. Ever since then, I've just been using hard drives to match the speed. But I don't trust the flash drives. I don't trust the SD cards as internal storage. I know a lot of people that's using them and are good as far as the flash drives, but the flash drives are not recommended for long-term use like that. So I just go with what was made for stuff like that, actual hard drive. Hey, I'm sure this is a stupid question, but do you think PS4 will ever be able to run Kodi from GG Dub 71? That's not a stupid question. That's a real, actually a normal, regular question. And my answer is we already talked about it. I told you guys how stubborn they are. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. I don't see them ever doing it. Microsoft, flexible. They're willing to get into the game to, steal fans away from Sony. They're willing to try new things out and, get their hands dirty a little bit. Sony's on top. They're number one. They feel they could just keep on doing that regular thing and live off that. So I don't see them ever allowing Kodi. I even heard that I don't know if they have. I had to check my PS4, but I heard a lot of stuff about them trying to get rid of even the Plex app off the PS4. But they're way two different companies. As far as Sony and Microsoft, Sony is more solid, firm. They stick to what they know, and they feel they could always be number one like that. Microsoft flexible. They say, hey, we can't be number one with this, but if we get involved with this and that and this and that, we'll still make money, and being number two is great enough for us. But I think that flexibility in the future, it could catch up. You got to be flexible. Make a video on how to play games on the Nvidia Shield. I got a playlist, Rodney. What's a playlist on my channel? See, is this feed still crazy? Feed still terrible. Something changed, man, as far as YouTube, because I've always been good with the 10 megabytes upload. So I hate to increase my upload. I really don't want to. I could increase for 50, but I really don't need all that download speed. I already got 100 on my download speed. I wish you could just increase what you wanted. instead of have to go to that next plan. If that's even it. What's up, Basto? Duke says Zion Club is amazing. What is Zion Club? Just for the movies? Fortnite allows cross platform. My son was playing on his Xbox. My daughter was on PlayStation 4 from Big Mike. Yeah, Fortnite was some geniuses. They were just a company that took a chance. Say, hey, we'll give everybody the game for free. You could play with all your friends, anybody around the world, every device, against anybody, cross platform and everything. And we'll make money on what you spend doing gameplay. So, biggest game to me. And they pretty much revolutionized gaming, because I see a lot of people that might copy Fortnite, not necessarily the gameplay, but what they did as far as allowing everybody to get involved and giving people a free game. And say, hey, we'll give it to them for free, but you're going to have to buy some stuff to really, really, really enjoy it. And I think that's why people got addicted, because everybody was on it, mainly because it was free. Nah, they're not blocking me. Uh, it might not be even be me related. It could be YouTube. Steve, hit me out on Hangouts at the show. Okay, Tim. What did you think about the Skystream 3? I haven't tried it. I know Skystream, they've been in the game for a while. A lot of people like them. It's just there's still budget boxes that they're selling. Let me check it out real quick before I get ready to leave, you guys. It's just high. Are they're not even on Amazon no more? I guess they're on their website. Oh, they went down. They cheaper now. So they $70 now. I'm not sure what device they're using. Nice custom remote. Let's see if they're gonna tell us the specs. So it's an S905X2. So it's M-Logic device. 2 GB DDR4. So it's still M-Logic. It's still a budget box, really. So it should be still good. I'm not sure. I gotta check out their warranty and stuff like that. See, 30-day money back guarantee. So I don't know. It's still a budget box. I have an old one, Clarence. I'm gonna do a newer one. But you can set up the Android box with that file link I made. Call of Duty. Best pacer. I still use Vader's, man. From scratch. Yeah, that file link. All you gotta do is enter that file link. Let me drop that file link video and download those APKs. I gotta switch that cyber flicks in there though. I might take it off the store because every time it updates, I have a problem with it as far as the file. Probably doing it purposely so you guys could actually go to their site and get it. I don't know. I'm gonna drop it for you. I'm gonna drop this link real quick. Here you go, Clarence. That's the video, Clarence. What's up, Asmar? I bought the Skyscreen 3 for my son personally. I got the Shield, but he does enjoy it from Allen. Yeah, the thing is, if you pretty much have no experience messing with any devices, you can get almost any device, and this stuff's gonna shock you. You can probably get the worst device that I probably think, and if you had it and you never played with any other devices, you're gonna think it's the coolest thing in the world until you try something else. You know how that go. Yeah, Cyberflix, Derek. The Cyberflix on that file link is not working right. Everything else is just a Cyberflix. Every time it updates it, I have problems with it. I gotta keep on replacing it. Yeah, it's still working, but every time it updates, like like if something else updates and you have it on file link, all you gotta do is install it and they'll ask you to update it and it's cool. Cyberflix is not like that. It could be my version though. I'm gonna check it out. But it did that twice. But I got everything. I even put Typhoon on there. Typhoon's good too. I'm gonna get ready to run off, guys. I'm gonna keep you guys up to date. I'm gonna make a video for that new Dorix, and I'm definitely gonna stay up to date with that Stadia. And I might buy that new Devil May Cry. Matter of fact, should I buy it? I'm wondering because I want to start playing Quantum Break again. So I might just play Quantum Break till we finish it, and then buy Devil May Cry because the price may drop down because it's $60 right now. What's up, Edwin? So we'll see. I might just buy it too and start streaming it alone. But I definitely want to finish Quantum Break. Yeah, you can go to the Facebook page for Cyberflix. I had to drive to Santa Clara today and drove by the Nvidia headquarters and thought about you, Mr. C. What's up, Raiders for Life? I see your Raiders doing big things, man. Your Raiders doing big things. They just got Antonio Brown for nothing. From Moni. I like Vader Moni. Because of how many devices I can use. I can just put it all over the house. Steven has played blah blah blah. Okay. Answered that. I'm reading your comments real quick before we end. Yeah, I got the official Cyberflex, Derek. What I think it is, once I put it in that file link, something happened. I'm gonna try again because I actually went to that website and got it, or that Facebook. Well, I'm gonna go to that Facebook page. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go to that Facebook page and hit them up. But I went to that website that they made too. And try to see if that's the problem for you guys. But I know it's working because I have the I have on one of my shields I installed from the Facebook page. But the one that I got to website I put on the file link. But I really just didn't pay it too much attention as far as replacing it yet because there was so much other stuff on it anyway. But I will. But I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I apologize about our glitch earlier. I'm gonna get on there and work on some things and figure out what it is. If it is, can't be YouTube. So I'm guessing maybe it's my upload that's keep on messing up. They are doing maintenance, but if it's that, I corrected. And if it is YouTube, if it is Hangouts, we're gonna start going. We're gonna really get on OBS soon. OBS or Zoom. So it's gonna get back like the old days. Steve, hey Steve, you don't have the Terrarium APK on your file link yet? Nah, I'm not gonna put no Terrarium APK on there. Just for the fact that the developer, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. We're trying to let it go. So all the rest of them are Terrarium forks though, that somebody else is making. But I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining us. I'm excited, man, about that Stadia. So I'm definitely gonna keep up with it, man. I'm definitely gonna look into it. The reason why I'm so excited about it because they copied off the Green Machine. But we're gonna talk. I might have to do a video for that too. We're gonna talk about it later in the future as I learn more. Thank you for joining us. Shout out to all my mods. Shout out to Trooper, the real Zombie. What's up in here? And all my other mods that was in here. Shout out to all you guys for joining me. Shout out to my sponsors. I seen them today too. I bought a Fire Stick 4K and the back of the remote is coming out really easy and it moves. You know how to fix it by the way I'm living in Europe. It's probably damaged. So it should be firm like this. If it's coming off easy, it's probably damaged as far as one of the clips, like on here, it's probably damaged. You could take it back or stick something on it to keep it firm. You know, put some tape or something around it if you don't feel like taking it back. But if you take it back, they'll replace it for you. But that's the only thing that could be wrong with it. It does really do come off easy if you pull on it, but it shouldn't just be dropping off. You know, it should be some type of force. And if it's just dropping off, something's damaged around the edges or right there. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Want to say something, Troop?
Thank y'all for coming. See you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. See you on the next one. Peace.
And tune in next time so I can show you how to make the box yours. My mic on my 4K Fire Stick stopped working. It's defected, Rodney. It's defected. Give them a call. They will replace it. Amazon, pretty good at replacing stuff. Amazon and Nvidia is pretty good at that. We'll talk to you guys later.